Hi friends, so it is another week of Online Spartan Station, and this week we are talking about art. So Miss Sarah told me that I could do one of my favorite types of art for one of the activities, and there's lots of different kinds of art that you can make yourself at home. And there's one that I really like that I have a few pictures of in my room, and that's called abstract. So abstract art is it's pretty easy. It's basically just different shapes. You can make any type of weird shapes and put it on a piece of paper, and that is technically called abstract. So right now I have all of my stuff in front of me, and I will show you all the stuff that I have. So I picked my favorite colors of paint. I have pink, black, yellow, and purple. Those are my favorite colors. You can pick however many colors you want. If you want to do something like I'm doing, those were just my 4 favorites that I have. I have my paintbrush and some water, a paper towel to wipe it off on, and I'm going to put all my paint on this napkin. And then with my paper, so what I did is I took some tape and I taped off all different types of shapes. So I am going to paint inside the lines of all of these different shapes. So this, I'm going to paint a color. This I'll paint a color, this I'll paint a color, and when all the different portions are colored, you take the tape off and it makes something really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna start taking all of my paint, the colors that I picked, and putting it on my napkin. You can use a plate, but I just didn't want to get a plate dirty. So I already put my pink there. I'm gonna put some purple, and maybe you guys have some cooler arts and crafts stuff that you can put your paint on. I just don't have anything at my house right now. So this is where I'm gonna put my paint. And you guys can use watercolors, you guys can use markers or crayons or pencils or any type of coloring thing that you want. I just have paint. So I have all my colors on my napkin. And I am gonna start off with pink because I think that's my favorite color out of all of them. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna paint one of these shapes. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so you don't have to sit and watch. Okay, so I painted one of the shapes pink, and I will show you so you can get a better look at it. So you can see that I painted a little bit over the tape, and that's okay because the tape's gonna come off, but I just painted that shape pink. So now I'm gonna get my paintbrush that has the pink on it, and I'm just gonna use the pink while I have it. And since there's so many different shapes on my paper, I can paint another one of the shapes pink too. So I'm gonna pick another one of the shapes and paint it pink. Okay, so I have another one of my shapes pink. I'm gonna take my paintbrush and dip it in my water because I'm gonna do a different color now. I'm gonna wipe it off on my paper towel. Okay, I think I'm going to do yellow next. So I'm gonna get my paintbrush with all the yellow, and I'm gonna pick one of the shapes and do that yellow. Okay, so that one is yellow, as you can see. I think I'm gonna paint one more yellow. Okay, so now I have 2 yellow and 2 pink. I'm gonna get my brush wet because I'm gonna switch colors again. Almost. Okay, I think I'm gonna do purple now. So I'm gonna take some of my purple and fill up 2 of the shapes. There's one. Let's do, I'll just do this one. Why not? Okay, so I have 2 purple. My last color that I have is black, and I have 3 spots left on my paper. So I'm just gonna paint all 3 of those black. So I'm cleaning my brush one last time. I'm gonna take the black on my paintbrush, and we're gonna paint all 3 rest of my shapes. Okay, so I have my entire paper painted. You can see the tape that's through it. I am gonna wait a little bit for this to dry, and then I will come back with you guys when this is all dry and I can take my paint off or my tape off, and I'll show you the cool shapes that it made. Okay, so it looks like it is just about dry. There's still a little bit on there, but I am gonna start ripping off the tape. The tape I put on the edge of the paper and on the table, so it would be a lot easier to rip up. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit so that it goes by faster. Okay, so I am going to fold off this end part. Okay, so I took off all the tape. There's a little bit that got messed up, but it still is good because art is so cool because no matter what you do, and even if you mess up a little bit, it still is art. So this is what my paper looks like. So you can see all of the different shapes and the different colors that I did. It created all these different shapes. That one looks kind of like a triangle, and they're all of these kind of weird, funky shapes. But this is what abstract art is, and this is my favorite type of art, and it's super easy to do. Just make sure if you do it at home, you get a mommy or a daddy or a grown-up to help you. And you can do paint, crayons, markers, anything you want to do, and you can make a picture just like this. I miss you guys so much, and I can't wait till I finally get to see you guys again. Hopefully you have fun at home doing all these different activities, but we miss you so much. Bye, guys.